What is a startup and how does it work? In this quick to the point video, I'll show you what a true startup is and how it works in practice, all in 5 minutes. What exactly defines a startup? A startup is a new, usually small company, born to solve a problem in an innovative way using technology and aiming to grow fast. There are two keywords here you need to remember: innovation and very rapid growth potential. Think of it this way: a startup generally starts to solve a problem that many people have, but in a new way, different from what already exists. Often it uses technology for this, but it's not an absolute rule. The main characteristics that help us understand the definition of a startup are: innovation. This means offering something truly different. It could be a new product, a service no one thought of, or even a different way of doing business. Scalability. This is crucial. It's the ability to grow significantly, serving thousands or even millions of customers without needing to increase costs at the same rate. Imagine the difference. An app can serve the whole world with a relatively lean structure, while a traditional bakery, to sell more, needs more space, more ovens, more people. Uncertainty. Since it's something new, the scenario is full of doubt. Will the idea catch on? Will the market like it? That's why the risk in a startup is usually higher at the beginning. So, in summary, the foundation of a startup is formed by innovation to solve a problem and a model that allows for very rapid growth. This is the heart of a startup. How does a startup work in practice? It all starts by identifying a pain point, a real problem in the market that hasn't been well solved yet. Someone looks at it and thinks, gee, this could be easier, cheaper, faster. Then comes the phase of testing the idea, but without spending a fortune right away. This is the concept of a lean startup. No one starts with a perfect feature-packed product. The idea is to create a very basic version, the famous MVP, minimum viable product. It's the minimum necessary to put the idea into real life and see if it makes sense to the first customers. It's like a functional prototype. With the MVP running, the startup starts to measure results, listen to customer feedback, and learn very quickly. Based on this, it adjusts the product and improves it, or sometimes realizes that was not quite the right path and needs to change direction, which we call pivoting. And the money to make all this happen, where does it come from? There are a few ways. Bootstrapping, starting with your own money, savings, and making do. Many startups begin this way. Angel investors. These are individuals who believe in the idea and put in initial money, usually in exchange for a small stake in the company. Venture capital. These are larger investment funds that come in with more money once the startup has proven some of its potential to truly accelerate growth. But hey, an important point: not every startup needs or will receive those multi-million-dollar investments we see around. Many grow with their resources or smaller investments. Ultimately, the daily focus for those in a startup is to seek this rapid growth, conquer the market, and prove that this innovative business model works and can become a large company. Startup vs. traditional business. What's the difference? The main difference lies in ambition and the growth model. From the beginning, a startup is born with the idea of growing very, very fast and often disrupting an existing market. A traditional business, like a restaurant or a store, generally seeks more stable, predictable growth within a market it already knows well. Additionally, there are other important differences such as risk. Since a startup is on uncertain ground, the risk is usually higher. Innovation. This is the main driver of a startup, while in a traditional business, it may exist but perhaps not be the central focus. Funding. Startups frequently seek external investment, angel investor, venture capital, to hit the accelerator on growth. Examples for inspiration. To make it even clearer, let's think of some startup examples everyone knows. Think of Uber. Before it, we had to call taxis or hail them on the street. Uber arrived with an app and an innovative model and completely changed that market. It grew absurdly fast worldwide. Or Airbnb. It changed the way we find accommodation, connecting people with spare space and those who need a place to stay. Another example of innovation and scalability. What do they all have in common? An innovative idea to solve a problem and a business model that allowed them to scale, to grow very quickly. So, to wrap things up and summarize, a startup is essentially about innovatively solving problems, using a business model that can grow very quickly. That is, it's scalable. And all this happens in a scenario of considerable uncertainty at the beginning. It's important to see a startup more as a phase, a journey of searching for this repeatable and scalable business model, rather than a fixed type of company forever. So, if you want to understand everything you need to know before setting up your own business, watch this video that shows exactly that and will make all the difference to your entrepreneurial journey. To watch it, just click on the button above or on the link we left in the description. So, is it clearer now what a startup is? If so, write in the comments which startup you know or really like, so we can know. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to know more about how to set up and manage your own business, visit our YouTube channel where we have several videos about this subject. If you liked it, share this video with your friends and family to help them too. Thanks, and see you next time.